And probably a bit of a technical difficulties. But we're back and goal right off the rip for Lehigh. It was Colin French getting the Mountain Hawks up 1-0.
Yeah, and a lot of possession domination from the Mountain Hawks kind of early on into this game. 50 goals scored around the 56-second mark as we prepare for this next face-off.
Coach Henry looking on his group, 3-0 Wolverines. And Stay Rodriguez, freshman faceoff, man, looking to go downhill. Aaron pass. Looks like he was trying to go to Jack Jenkins. Yeah, this is a Michigan team. Obviously, last week, 11-7 victory over Detroit Mercy, but a lot of errant turnovers. And Mercy was able to come back for a bit there, went on a 5-0 run. Coach Connery pulled his starters a bit too prematurely. Had to put guys like Hunter Taylor, senior all Big Ten goalie, back in as turnover there by the Lehigh goalie, Casey Heath. Michigan ball. John Morgan for Michigan. Graduate transfer. Now looking to settle the pace. Now Nick Rude, all Big Ten preseason watch list. Settling down the offense. Gatto to Riley. Little face dodge. Shot. But saved by Heat.
Oh,
Now Lehigh looking to push the pace. It's Luke McCauley. He'll move it one more. Shot. Score.
oh,
That is Luke Breslin, sophomore attackman from Commack, New York. Lehigh quickly punching Michigan in the mouth up 2-0.
yeah, that was a good goal. The pace was amazing. There was so much poise, so much execution from both sides of Lehigh, both from the offense and the defense. No, great pass. So the execution absolutely flawless on that one.
Quick two strikes, and Michigan now looking to looking for answers as offensively just not getting it going early on. Now Lehigh wins another face-off, looking to get offensive personnel on the field. Will be Jack Archer, number 34, junior, trying to get his offense settled in. Now it's Rocky, star freshman for this Mount Hawks team. Normally, don't see a lot of freshmen getting heavy minutes, let alone starting. Future is bright. 451 in Brown. That a spin move. Current Johnson now trying to make something happen. Use it back down to Breslin. Guarded by Tyler by Wilton Minovich. Stout defender for the Wolverines. Great breakdown by Ryan Linkliff. This Michigan defense, renowned as strength of this team, as with dodge by Johnson goes awry. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They have to go. It's Andrew Kelly trying to beat Clay to the angle. Can't get there. Trying to go on extended shot. Save Taylor. Hunter Taylor just so used to seeing those type of shots late in the shot clock. He was ready. Now Michigan looking to clear. It's Elliot Dubik. Dubik, another one of those transfers from Maryland. Successful career, including national championship with the Terps. Now looking to make an impact for the Maize and Blue. Now Cade Goldberg and Matt Hahn play catch. Hahn now down the alley. Pulls it back out to Dubik. Dubik now guarded heavily by Richard Checo, star defender for Lehigh. This kid has the entire package. Now it'll be Goldberg going up against Noah Ramirez, stout defensive midfielder for Lehigh, as they're playing dance around the goal line. Now it's on, late clock. Dubik, one more. Goldberg, split dodge, not there. Another turnover for Michigan Kid. Not the start Wolverines are hoping for, as now another turnover potentially gives Lehigh another possession. Now can Michigan ride? So now Ramirez was successfully clear for the Mountain Hawks. And French now control the offense. Moves it to Peter Theodoropoulos. Theodoropoulos is one of those New York guys. It's French now. Moves it to Luke Wrinkler. Shot and a score. Lehigh pouring it on early. Because Michigan's defense needs to talk it over.
Yeah, that's kind of been the story for the Mountain Hawks this early on these first 5 or 6 minutes. Just so much execution, so much composure in their strikes, and that's why they're up 3-0 right now.
Talking about a Lehigh team, a lot of promise, a lot of potential. We mentioned Checo. We've mentioned the freshman at attack, Casey in the cage, but as a Jackie Weller uncharacteristic faceoff violation, Michigan on its heels. As Archinal will move it. That is number 9, Peter Dibucheri, excuse me, for Lehigh. The Hunter Palanki, older brother of Inez, he goes in tight. The freshman goes right at the senior goalie. And Coach Connery looking to his bench for answers. 4-0 early punch in the face to Michigan here in Ann Arbor.
Yeah, this is definitely probably not what was expected today, considering that the Wolverines are currently the 19th team in the country, and right now they're looking a little bit slow in this game, and I think that they have to do a lot in order to pick up the pace for this game. It looks like there's going to be a timeout.
Coach Connery, he is not happy with his group right now. Turnovers, defense not being in the correct position has led to this quick 4-0 deficit. And we talked about in the pregame. This is the Lehigh team. Like they'll lose some games, but they've got talent all over the field.
Yeah, for sure. And you can see it all throughout their roster. They've got guys from the tri-state, a proud region here in the U.S. for lacrosse, and it's really showing tonight or today.
And they're led by obviously third-year head coach Will Scudder. Scudder being a part of this Lehigh program as a player, former team captain, All Patriot League honoree, and the Lehigh. This is a program that had a couple of down years, especially during the COVID days,
Yep.
as one would say. But they're back. Scudder has his group. The only lacrosse program in the Patriot League, each of the last 10 Patriot League tournaments. That's including Army, Navy, Boston.
Yeah.
He's got his group ready to go, fired up. They said they drove here last year, and that was the reason why they lost. Now they flew, and
They did.
the result so far seems fruitful.
Yeah, no jet lag for the Mountain Hawks today.
Now, Michigan, obviously, offensively, freshman Luke Shannehan has been doing marvels for this team.
Yes.
Start the season, hat trick almost every game. But you're gonna start at the face-off X right here. As fellow classmate Tay Rodriguez, he's gonna have to get it going. Jackie Weller, we mentioned him earlier, face-off violation. Jack Rideout, senior as well. Those three are going to have to win those ground balls. You got Jack Marlowe,
Oh yeah.
one of those gritty guys. So that Coach Connor just loves on the wing. Max Bonner.
Yeah, and the Wolverines are definitely not out of it yet. It's still early on. There's a lot of game left to be played, so I think that was a good timeout.
As it's Connor Riley, Lehigh Fogo wins the ground ball battle. And Lehigh right now, they just seem like they want it more.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not stopping. They have not stopped the pressure from the moment we started this game.
As it's Theo Doropoulos, excuse me, French now with the ball guarded by Jack Welsh, graduate captain. As now Clay loses his footing. Ball's loose, picked up by Finn Flonky. Now to Minovich, tightly guarding Breslin. So high intensity magic. As Clay came with the double team, forces Aaron pass. Marlowe with the turnover, ground ball. Michigan looking to push. And they've got numbers. Now it's Welsh looking for one more. And they'll just settle it in. Jenkins smartly pulls it out. Michigan now looking to get guys on the field. Gatto, Riley will join Morgan at the midline. Michigan trying to get their first points of the day after getting punched in the face early. 4-0 Lehigh. Now Shannehan trying to shake and bake on the short stick defender. Hard sweep, nothing given. Gatto now playing catch. Shanahan with a dodge. Oh, behind the back. Trying to do too much there with CJ Riley and a turnover. And that is Harrison Vassell, sophomore defender. One of the best players out of Lawrenceville High School, New Jersey. National champion in high school. He knows what it takes to win. Right there, winning play. As Henry Well on the other side for Michigan is burned early, but manages to regain himself. Polanki guarded tightly by Linklip. Gets the switch. Carson Billig has a tough matchup. Causes round ball. And Clay now fighting with Polanki.
Oh, they can't scoop it up.
Linklip is there. Finds Billing in front of the cage. Michigan now set up the clear. Goldberg out of the box. And he might have to go touchdown. And he will do that. Michigan gets it over in time before the 60 seconds. Looks like second line middies coming onto the field. Matt Hahn, Goldberg, Dubik. So Jenkins and Goldberg behind X. The catch. Shot by Jenkins. No good. And Lehigh with another tough ground ball. Debut Sherry now. This Lehigh bench is going absolutely nuts every play, every whistle.
Yeah, there's a lot of passion, a lot of excitement for this game, especially considering their road trip last year. They all had a great bonding experience, and now to be back here in Ann Arbor, they can tell they're excited for it, and they should be right now. They're up 4-0.
On this 40-degree day in Ann Arbor, it feels like it's 75 and sunny. Is now Lehigh now looking to move it. This Theodoropoulos moves it back to Debichere as Polanki lit for a shot high over the net. 30 seconds now on the shot clock. It'll be Breslin going against Tominovich. As it looks like French trying to get a pick going. Tominovich not fooled. So now French has his guy hung. French looking for a cutter. Nothing there. Now Marlon will meet him at goal line extended. Shot doesn't matter. Score again for number 11 in round 5-0 Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, that's an incredible goal. The shot clock was winding down. Not too much time. They gave it the release, and that went in the back of the net. It's a 5-0 game.
Michigan getting punched in the mouth early. Now can Jackie Weller give them a spark at the faceoff X? It's Weller able to scoop up the GB, immediately hounded, able to flip it out to Billig. That's the type of hustle play that can get any team going. Great hustle play there by 24. As Billing trying to go coast to coast. Shot, save, Heath. Billing there trying to rush it a bit. Maybe a good look at another scenario. But right now, you're trying to do everything you can to get your offense going. Not the best take there. As Michigan looks like they're going to get an offsides call. Michigan just all out of sorts early on. As now they'll go with a free slide. As shot out of bounds. And we'll see who drew the penalty. The offsides, technical 30. Lehigh, first extra man opportunity of the day. Chance to go up 6-0 in this first quarter in Ann Arbor.
This is a crucial one for the Wolverines. Right now, they have a chance to stop it and try to stop the bleeding early on.
So I can do. As the crowd is into it here at U-M Lacrosse Stadium. And great check there by Weller, trying to jar it loose. Wonky able to keep it. Now it's Breslin directing traffic. Shot wide. That was Winkler. Wonky now. And a little quick stick action in the middle of the bit. And that is Hansen Flinky. And Taminovich comes up with a ground ball. Michigan now beat the man up ride. Taminovich finds Marlowe across midfield. Now Michigan looking to settle in offense. Jenkins will wait for the rest of the crew to get it started. Gatto down the alley. Looking for his pass forward. He'll reset. Going up against Bo Horvath. Morgan now dancing at the restraining line. Jenkins now match up Zach Mesa. Junior defender. It's now a short time again. Now Morgan has to make something happen against Checo. Tough task. Checo over the head. Check. Showing why he's one of the best defenders in the country as Michigan has to throw it away. Great play there by 45.
Wow, it's some impressive stuff we've seen from Lehigh so far in these almost first quarter. Continued pressure, flawless execution on offense, flawless transition. That's why they're up 5-0 right now.
And out of everything that could have happened, Coach Connery, Coach Corrigan's thought press did not end with dodge against 45. Richard Checo, just so talented, has that entire package of physicality, stick checks, ground balls, can shoot. Heart and soul of this Lehigh team now. As Breslin turning around Welch. Excuse me, that's Kelly. Now it's Stereodoropoulos as he slips in front of Bonner Ground ball by Timonovic. Now, can they push the fast break? This looking to be even numbers. As Shannehan loses it for a second, able to retain it. Going up against McAuliffe. Ground ball by Timonovic. Now, can they push the fast break? This looking to be even numbers. As Shannehan loses it for a second. So Goldberg going up against Braden Korb, sophomore Cloud-Stick midfielder for the Mountain Hawks. Dubik going against Ramirez. And Ramirez will draw the penalty as Lehigh scoops it up. It looks like they'll get a slashing call on Noah Ramirez. So be a hold, 30 seconds. Shot clock reset. So if you're Michigan, maybe you try for one here or hold it to the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I would say either are a pretty good option for Michigan, but right now they really need to focus on trying to get one in on this. They have a great chance here and a really good chance to get back into this game.
As a man up unit consisting of Jenkins, Mobile, Riley, Tommy Augustine, Rode, and Gatto. Excuse me, Goldberg. As Michigan looking for a shot. Doesn't look like they'll get one. And they will just hold. As the first quarter ends here, Lehigh with a stunning 5-0 lead over the number 19 ranked Michigan Wolverines. Bit of an upset brewing here so far.
Yeah, it looked like Lehigh was as prepared as they could be, and they came out of the gate and have not stopped since in these first 15 minutes. Wow, what a show we've seen from them from Mountain Hawks so far.
You go through a lot of miscues, but turnovers, lack of defensive discipline at goal line extended has cost heavily this Michigan team. And if you're putting up 5 goals against a guy like Hunter Taylor, you're doing something right. I'm sure that is what Coach Scudder is telling his offensive group for Lehigh right now. But Michigan giving up a lot of those, open looks from 10 yards in.
Yeah,
In college lacrosse, that is almost a surefire goal every single time.
yeah. The Mountain Hawks have been able to capitalize on those opportunities and those turnovers. And a lot of the points they have today came from those turnovers. So there's a lot that the Wolverines need to focus on in order to improve in this second quarter and try to ease this deficit, close it in, try to get back into this game.
There's Coach Corrigan drawing up a bit of a play here for his offense, trying to get first points of the day on the board. But once again, Michigan trails Lehigh 5-0 after a 4-goal explosion in the first 6 minutes of the first quarter.
Yeah, and there's still 45 minutes of game to be played, and at this point, the Wolverines definitely don't need to rush. They can take their time on some of these drives in these series in order to try to avoid those turnovers that really plagued and stopped their momentum in that first quarter.
This Michigan defense ranked number 8 last year in total defense, goals allowed, ground balls. This is a proud unit, and for them to be on the opposite end of things right now, a bit of adversity. Can they overcome it? It starts here. This man up opportunity. I don't know if we mentioned this, but looks like there was no Bo Lockwood today as Nick Brew gets the party started right off the bat. They drew up a play, worked to perfection. Michigan on the board.
Yeah, that's just what the Wolverines needed to start that second quarter. A lot of execution. They had the advantage, and they used it. They capitalized on it. They got their first goal of the day.
Great play design by Coach Corrigan. Little slip screen Road was there. Cuts the lead to 4. So now it'll be Jackie Weller, the face-off X, his brother Henry on the wing. The ball is up. And it's checked down by as as Ramirez is able to come away with it in the end. Couple check downs from Henry Weller, but to no avail. Lehigh gains another possession so far, winning the ground ball battle. Now French trying to beat Marlowe. Marlowe, one of the better short stick defenders in the Big Ten. Now, looked like that was, you can see that is getting up there. That was Winkler with a high shot as Kelly splits his defender. The face dodge from Breslin. Save Taylor. And a bit of a late hit there by Breslin. No call. As Lincliffe now looking to clear for Michigan. He'll go over to Clay. Clay now looking for options in the middle of the field. Finds Welch in a tight window. Now Jenkins might have some room, but he'll pull it out and try to go for road there. Quick cut. Not really what Michigan needed. And now they're going to try to ride. As Theodoropoulos is able to easily get it back over to Winkler. Another unforced error there by Michigan. Archer now trying to get the party started against Bonner. He'll move it back out to Debashiri. Debashiri gets Bonner switched on him. Now it's Michael Kelly guarding the freshman attackman Polanki. Polanki trying to get back to his left hand. Shot. Save Taylor. So good with those doorstep shots. Now it's Archer. Started by Bonner. Behold. Now, Welch just completely gets lost from his man. Now he's out for the clear and able to get the ground ball. Gets one more to Kelly. Michigan now back on offense. Shanahan under a bit of pressure. Morgan now looking to get the party started. Immediately switched on by Lehigh defender. It's now Korb. And saved by Jack Jenkins. Looked like he had a shot.
Yeah, I think the Michigan bench. I think they wanted a call there for some contact.
Looks like could have been a push in the back. Is Vassell trying to push the pace. I'll move it back out to Breslin. Lehigh right now continuing to overall control the tempo. Now Winkler now guarded by Billig. Billig and Marlowe, one of the best Big Ten defensive midi tandems. It's now Theodoropoulos tries to use his magic. He finds wide open Polanki on the crease. Shot scored. Lehigh up 7-1.
Yeah, another good goal, and Lehigh seems to continue to roll in this second quarter. 6-1. Wolverines in a bit of a deficit right now, to say the least.
It looked there like the slide came for Michigan, but the two slide, that valuable two slide, was not there. Polanki just wide open. Closest Wolverine to him was Hunter Taylor. Not a good equation. So Jackie Weller back at the faceoff X. Bonner looking to secure it. And Josh Ford on the wing. Staminovich goes down, bodies flying. Bit of friendly exchange of words between Korb and Weller, both hustling off the field. And Michigan first. This is actually their second extra man opportunity so far this game. First one worked early on. Now can they repeat it? Bit of waiting here. Officials resetting that shot clock.
That's Lehigh number 13 with contact to the head. 1 minute full time served. Time of penalty 10 minutes 34 in the second.
So 1 minute penalty, full time will be served as Lobo now moving it around. Lehigh pressing out a bit. So retreat back in. Augustine. Now it's Goldberg. Lobo looks like he has a shot. Wide, low.
Still 36 seconds left on the shot clock. They can take their time with this next shot.
Jenkins now. Goldberg looking for an option. Lobo again, same spot. He'll move it one more. Jenkins stepped out, save. Goldberg is there. That's Augustine for the rebound. Shot, garbage goal. Time, Augustine.
Again, from what we've seen from the Wolverines, they've been able to capitalize on these advantage penalties. That's now two for them. 2 goals today on two capitalized opportunities. What a goal from the Wolverines.
Tommy Augustine, sophomore, New Canaan, Connecticut, went to prestigious Deerfield Academy, top program in the nation. Saw out of the bench last season, but his time is coming. Sophomore year. He's trying to get his Wolverines back in it. Now 6-2 Lehigh. As now Weller battling at the faceoff X. CJ Riley again coming away with a ground ball. Jenkins now. Now Gatto guarded tightly by Mesa. Jenkins. So Bo Lockwood suited up, but he has not stepped on the field. Wonder if there's some type of injury that we don't know about. As Jenkins got lit up there. Combination of Checo and McAuliffe. But Connery able to get the timeout in before that happened. But we're looking at it mid-second quarter. Lee has controlled the tempo for most of this game, Caleb. But what do you see Michigan having to do to try to get back in this one?
I think obviously confidence is one of the key things, and try to. I think it comes down to mindset. Just remembering that you're not out of it. There's a lot of game left to be played. I think that's as far as mentally. I think as far as we're concerned for physically, I think just trying to create less turnovers than in the first quarter. Because turnovers have been a big issue, especially in that first quarter, which is why they're in such a big deficit at the moment. Um, Aside from that, also trying to step it up on defense and allowing less chances for Lehigh to try to get within striking distance. And I think if they do those three things, they can try to ease this deficit right now. That's currently up to 4 right now.
Well, Michigan, this program, built on pride and grit. So not a lot of flashy big time names, but they will give you all you got.
Yeah, and the consistency that we've seen from the Wolverines every single year in lacrosse is one that really stands out. They may not be particularly an iconic program in lacrosse by any means, but they've been one that always gives it everything that they have. And this season is no different as they're rolling to a 3-0 start.
Back to back Big Ten champions in 2023, 2024. This young program, 2012 women's team, 2011 as well, as we're back in play here. Morgan now dancing at X, trying to shake his defender. Good jam. And Morgan still able to get it as the ball crossed the plane before he fell in the crease, so the goal will stand.
Yeah, and a brilliant shot. Brilliant shot for the Wolverines. They're continuing to close in on this deficit that was once at 5, now stands at 3. Uh, Definitely a lot of improvement from the Wolverines that we've seen in this first half of the second quarter.
Bit of a John Morgan fan club here in the stand. They love it. Whole crowd loves it as well. As we got a game, Big Ten Patriot League matchup. Two heavyweights going at it. Now Weller battling with Riley at the faceoff X. Who's going to come up with it? It's going to be Korb for Lehigh.
Oh, it
As
slips
he'll
out.
slip, ball fall out of his stick. And Michigan able to come away with it. It's Rowe.
They've got numbers. They've got momentum right now.
College lacrosse, all about runs. Any lead can be taken away in a matter of seconds. We saw with Syracuse and Maryland last night. Big time win for the Orange. First time beating Maryland in 17 years. Joey Spallina, Tewaaraton Award watch list. Had a big time performance in the dome. We're outdoors here. Riley trying to get something going. Shanahan, sweep. Trying to go against McCall. Shot. Oh. This kid is special. He's a freshman, but he plays like he's been here before.
Yeah.
As Lehigh needs a timeout. Michigan has cut it to 2 here. 6-4. Mountain Hawks still lead. 7:56 to go in the first half. Luke Shannehan, big time juice goal. And Michigan right back in it.
Yeah, the Wolverines aren't going away so quickly, and the momentum is really starting to shift early on in the second quarter. As the lead is now down to 2. Wolverines wants a 5 goal lead, down to 2. A lot of game left to play played, so don't go away. Really starting to shift early on in the second quarter. As the lead is now down to 2. Wolverines wants a 5 goal lead, down to 2. A lot of game left to play played, so don't go away.
But proud, a team like Michigan, proud fan base. This will be their last home game for about a month and a half. You know, you got today versus Lehigh, then you go on the road. Army, Denver, Harvard, who we played in Houston, Texas, Notre Dame, trip down to South Bend. Then Big Ten play starts. You got Johns Hopkins. Then you're back here. Big time matchup against Maryland. Michigan has not lost to Maryland in 4 years. Followed that up with another last home regular season game against Rutgers for the game in
Yes.
Columbus. Number 10, Ohio State Buckeyes. All eyes will be tuned in for that. But right now, they got to focus on this one. As Lehigh still leads by 2, Michigan has cut it to 2 after goals from Luke Shannehan, special freshman, as well as loses faceoffs. It's kind of Riley again. Vassell, he'll move it down to Kelly. Archer and Weller now. Now Derbyshire. Trying to get past Marlowe. Can't. Now Kelly matched up with the freshman attackman Polanki.
Just wild.
And bit of looked like Weller and Steven, that's Finn Morgan. Yeah, Morgan and Weller locked arms, went to the ground. We'll play on. Derbyshire. Hunter Polanki. Guarded tightly by Kelly. Play. Dancing with Kelly. At X. Play keeping his feet. Great footwork. Clay seeing his time increase this season. And bit of a hezzy by Derbyshire. Saved by Taylor. Marlowe out on the break. Here they come. Jenkins trying to go against Checo. Bit of a hezzy by Derbyshire. Saved by Taylor. Marlowe out on the break. Here they come. We all know East Coast lacrosse, the importance it has to the game of lacrosse as a whole. The community. Henry Jackie Weller playing with Richard Checo in high school, St. John's College, one of the greatest high school teams of all time, 19-0 national champions. So they meet for the first times on opposite sides today. So that brotherhood remains. Matt Hahn played in the same conference, Paul VI, Catholic, Oakton, Virginia. Shannehan, downhill shot, goes awry, chased out by Jenkins. 30 on the shot clock. Jenkins. Nice jam by Ramirez as the Lehigh player is down. Looks like that will be Mesa. Looks like could be a knee leg injury. We'll take a quick timeout here. Zach Mesa down for Lehigh. Looked like he went down awkwardly, collided. Unfortunately, never want to see anyone go down either team as he's able to rise to his feet. Walking off slightly on his own power. Got a clear, heavy limp. Yeah, you don't want to see this from the junior defenseman. Him, Checo, McAuliffe, tough unit to beat. Hope that he'll be all right. College lacrosse, one of those physical sports. You'll feel it in the game. You'll feel it after the game. Hopefully Mesa able to return at some point. Now Jenkins going up against Korb. Gets the switch. Now he's got the short stick. Shanahan now looking to swim past McAuliffe. McAuliffe able to force an errant pass. Hahn now. That's Jenkins guarded by Horvath, the short stick. Jenkins looking to bully ball. Shot wide. And we'll get a flag. Looks like a bit of a push or a late hit by Horvath.
If so,
Michigan now, third EMO of the day.
yeah, this will be a big one too. They have a chance to cut the lead in half here. Already outscoring Lehigh in the second quarter, 4-1. Uh, Big chance here for the Wolverines.
This man-up unit now 2 for 2. Can they go 3 for 3? Michigan has an offense last season, only averaged 10 points a game, contrary to the NCAA average of 15. Coach Connery, talking a few weeks ago, he said we're looking to score more and be able to finish games. So Augustine at X moves it back to Lobo. Lobo, quick cut as Augustine loses the stick. And now goalie out. Heath looking to push the pace. And he'll move it quickly to Ramirez and head back to his post. Michigan, extra man opportunity foiled right there. So that was a great check down, I believe by McAuliffe. Now Michigan has to play defense. Weller on Morgan. Already has tally today. French will go at Welch. Looking to go down the alley. Hanson Polanki. Now Morgan trying to dance. French now will go again. Tries to sweep the middle. Under 15 to go. Bonner now looking for the check. Save by Taylor. Look at a bit of goalie interference, but no call. As Staminovic now. Welch, can he beat Polanki? He can. Great stick protection right there from 99 in white. Save by Taylor. Look at a bit of goalie interference, but no call. As Staminovic now. Welch, can he beat Polanki? Morgan, Riley, and Gatto back out there for Michigan. Gatto looking to get the party started. Sweep to his left, finds Morgan. We're looking to go under. Denied. That was Christopher Constantine. All around defender, can do it all. Bit of a gadget guy. Now Checo going with Lobel. Checo hounding him. Now Korb and Riley battling. Morgan now. And that's make something happen. Bit of a just errant sidearm pass. Trying to zip it in tight. Not the look there. Another turnover for Michigan. Now McAuliffe looks clear. Finds Johnson. Archer now waiting to set up the offense. Kelly. Kelly versus Kelly. Action at X. Andrew Kelly looking for a shot. Can't find one. Now Polanki guarded by Clay. Back to Kelly. He's guarded by Linclip. Looking for his left is Morgan. Denied by Kelly. And he'll try to go again. 10 to go on the shot clock. Shot is scored! This freshman is special. Finn Morgan. Another shot, another score. 4:51. Lehigh now puts the lead back up to 3. 7 for Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, they looked a lot more contained in this second quarter, but they've been able to get out some much needed goals to keep that deficit up against the Wolverines. Um, and it looks like they'll most likely have the lead at the half.
Just under 90 seconds to go in this first half. It's like Rodriguez. And a bit of an early jump there from Riley. Face-off violation. Rodriguez will take.
Lehigh goals. 51. Ben Morgan, his third of the game.
Shanahan now. Going to take McAuliffe to X. Got to set up the offense. Hahn back out there for Michigan.
Last minute of play in the second quarter.
Michigan now can hold for one second difference between game clock and shot clock. Now, Shanahan now draws the short stick Ramirez. Shanahan trying to play bully ball, sees the slide. Errant pass again. And able to be saved by Hahn. Some high passes have cost Michigan. They're able to keep this one. Goldberg now looking to go GLE. Just a drop there by Dubik. Moves it one more, able to retrieve it, moves it back out to Jenkins. Shanahan looking to upgrade, can't find it. Shot, Dubik, score! Great putt from Agent Zero. Michigan able to get that goal before the half. 12 seconds to go. The bench now back in it. Crowd loves it. Michigan cuts it. 7-5.
Yeah, that goal really breathes life into the Wolverines, cutting the lead back down to 2. Just 12 seconds left in this half, but uh, I have a feeling that throughout this break, it'll be a much needed time for both teams to readjust, and I think the Wolverines can come back out and give the Mountain Hawks a run for their money in the second half.
Now Checo will take a wing with Bonner. And Lehigh not able to come away with it as Bonner will look to just keep this on the ground. And that will do it for the first half. Lehigh 7, Michigan 5. After Lehigh stormed out to a 5-0 lead quick. Michigan has responded 5-2 sets. Wolverines, Coach Connery's boot, settled in. But still some errant passes and turnovers, keeping Lehigh ahead.
Yeah, and that first quarter did a lot of damage for the Wolverines, but they've been able to manage really well and have made serious improvements in that second quarter. And I think that if they continue to do that in these next 2 quarters, they can come away with the win after being down 5. But I don't. I also have a feeling that Lehigh won't go away as quickly, and so it's going to be um, a nice fought battle in these next 2 quarters, and I'm excited to see what they have in store.
We've got a battle going on between the two goalies. Casey Heath, Hunter Taylor. Taylor 4 saves. Heath was 4 saves. Both playing solid games. Their teams both need them as this game goes on. We'll see you after this quick break.
Please direct your attention to the field. It's time for a team impact signing day with Michigan Men's Lacrosse. Today, we are proud to welcome the newest member of Michigan Men's Lacrosse family, Lucas Shannehan. Lucas signed with the team in a certain earlier this year and has already made an impact on his teammates and coaching staff. He is 11 years old and lives in Monroe, Michigan with his parents, Scott, his older brother Liam, and his twin sister Andy. Lucas is a multi-sport Special Olympics athlete who loves bowling, hockey, kayaking, and he's always ready for a spontaneous soccer game with his siblings. Known as the ultimate fan, Lucas brings joy, energy, and encouragement everywhere he goes, and he's excited to be part of the Wolverine family. The Eplin family would also like to say thank you to Lucas's team of doctors and nurses at CS Mott Children's Hospital and Michigan Medicine, and recognize all of his teachers and support staff at Ida Elementary School for their care and support. Fans, please join us in celebrating Lucas and mission attainment, aiding adults in belonging, employment, and resilience for children facing serious illness or disability. Fans, let's hear it for Lucas. Go Blue and enjoy the second half.
We got to break that ice for sure. They finally scored on that one. What they play? Is it 5-1 or? Anyway.
Host the football games this quick. They should. They take too much. It's It's a lot closer than it should be, but oh well.
And welcome back to WCBN Sports coverage of Michigan men's lacrosse versus the Lehigh Mountain Hawks. Lehigh leads 7-5 after quick 4-0 run early in the first quarter. Michigan had to call timeout. Lehigh maintained that 4-point lead, but late in the second quarter, well, it was Dubik, it was Luke Shannehan getting Michigan back in this game. Once again, now they trail by two, just under 90 seconds. I'm starting the second half here. I'm Paul Anglade here with my main man, Caleb Brown. Caleb, you've seen this first half, how it played out. A couple miscues for Michigan. Let some Lehigh points. What do you think Michigan has to kind of do to avoid these mistakes?
I think just try to obviously minimize the turnovers. That was a huge problem, especially in the first quarter. That's where a lot of the damage was done for the Wolverines, and they allowed 5 goals, scored 0 in that first quarter. But since then, have outscored the Mountain Hawks 5-2, and are currently only down 7-5. So there's been a lot of improvement. And I think that in order to come away with this victory today, the Wolverines will have to continue where they left off in that second quarter and just continue firing on all cylinders, kind of how Lehigh was early on in that first quarter.
Coach Connery, ninth season at the helm. He knows what it takes to win. Back-to-back Big Ten champions, 2023-2024. Before that, was a national champion as a defensive coordinator at Maryland under Coach John Tillman. Terps stingy defense led them to that national title. For this Wolverines defense, it all starts with number 52, Hunter Taylor. If he's not going, they can't win. That's what Connery said when asked about Taylor.
Yeah, this will be a big second half. Wolverines' early undefeated season on the line in these last 30 minutes of this game.
With the team undefeated right now, 3-0. A tough schedule. Moving ahead, got this game. We got the likes of Harvard, Army, Notre Dame, Johns Hopkins, and Big Ten play at home. Rutgers, Maryland. Let's cap it all off at Ohio State. Likely Big Ten championship preview in Columbus in late April. Right now, they got to finish out this game here, trailing by 2 as Rodriguez and Riley duking it out. Riley able to win the clamp again. As Riley now 7 for 12. So French now Will speed in to the box. Now Breslin dancing with Welch at goal line extended. Winkler looked to shoot it before he even had the ball. Now Billig has it. Transition opportunity. Looks for one more shot. Shanahan.
Oh,
Top left corner. And just like that, it is a 1-point game. Turnover, defense, offense, shot, goal. Michigan right back in this one.
Shanahan took that shot with urgency and authority, sent it slamming through the net. What a goal!
What a ground ball pickup right there by Carson Bailey. Full speed sprint, move to Jenkins. One more over to Shanahan. Wide open step down. Once again, college across. That type of shot goes in almost every single time. This is a Michigan offense, once again, doing it again without Bo Lockwood, who suited up, but looks like he's dealing with some sort of injury, not playing today. As Michigan able to win the face-off. That was seeing Jack Wright out. 7-6 ball game. Gatto now looking to dance with Horvath. He'll go Nally. Now gets control of the middle of the field. Moves it to Riley. Back out to Morgan. Now he'll go. Roll. Trying to drive on Horvath. Horvath holding his ground. Gatto. Great stick check there by Vassell. Road able to get it back. Morgan and Horvath will do it one more time. Horvath not giving up any leverage whatsoever.
Oh, just a little high.
Kind of a shoulder there by Morgan. Now short time here, 15 seconds for Michigan. Morgan will set the screen. Jenkins gets some room off the pipe, off the crossbar, reset, and a new 60 for the Wolverines. Morgan will set the screen. Jenkins gets some room off the pipe, off the crossbar, reset. Gatto now sweeping, trying to go north to south. Riley going up against Checo. Premier matchup. Checo not giving up anything. Showing why he's one of the best defenders in the country. Horvath now just battling with Gatto. Morgan and Checo with the double team takeaway. This kid is special. Now Lehigh looking to push the pace. So that is Brian Delaney, junior out of Springfield, Pennsylvania, with successful clear. As kind of emphatically letting his guys know, if possible, please don't go in 45's direction as he ends another possession for Michigan. Sounds Johnson moves it to Morgan. Now back to Johnson. Debbie Sherry trying to beat Kelly. He's back to Kelly. Big time hit from Lincliffe. Bodies flying. And a timeout. Coach Spiller is hot. Feels like his guy deserved the pushing call. As he is irate, pleading his case. For Lehigh now feeling a bit of that momentum slip away to Michigan after a quick transition goal early to start the second half. As Carson Bailey picked up the ground ball, went coast to coast, moved it to Luke Shannehan, the left-handed snipe.
Yeah, the game has really been completely flipped on its head early in these second and third quarters. It looked like Lehigh was poised to run away with it in that first quarter, but right now it's a very close fought battle right now. Within one, it was once 5-0. It's now a 7-6 game. These second and third quarters, it looked like Lehigh was poised to run away with it in that first quarter, but right now it's a very close fought battle right now. Within one, it was once 5-0. It's now a 7-6 game.
Players breaking huddles. So this Michigan defense, after that, jumped out to a 5-0 Lehigh lead. The Michigan defense responded well. It's been 6-2 cents for Michigan. So after that first quarter burst, Michigan's defense settled in, led by Rowan Clay, Henry Weller, and Hunter Taylor. The Lehigh freshman Finn Morgan cooking up on that left side of the field, but so far in the second half, not able to really get it going. See if he and Papadopoulos as Archer now trying to shake Welch. As Welch, great defense. Shot. And it looked like it was blocked there by Tominovich as Taylor takes a bit of a late hit.
Oh,
And bodies are now flying all over the field. And Theodoropoulos now moves it. One more. And Breslin cannot secure it. Check down Clay. Taylor in there. Bodies banging. This is college lacrosse in full form. Linklip now has it. Moves to Welch. Can they finish the clear? Welch matched up on Checo. That's not a good matchup. Knocks the stick out of his hands. Checo irate. He wanted the quick restart. Did not know that there was a whistle called, allowing Michigan to reset its defense as another cause turnover by Checo. Let's go Blue Chance starting to rain down here at U-M Lacrosse Stadium in Ann Arbor. Debu Sherry matched up on Billy. Trying to take him. Slide comes from Weller. And shot a score. Colin French. A crowd silencer. As Lehigh now regains a 2-point lead.
yeah, that's been the story of today. Lehigh continuing to put on the pressure. They've lost a lot of their lead, but they're still hanging on to it. And Colin French things today with that shot, and they're up 8-6.
As he gets Lehigh on the board. First time this quarter. As Rodriguez scrapping at the faceoff X, gets all the way low to the ground.
Oh, he's got room.
And now he's looking to move it. Jenkins, one more. Road shot. Score.
You saw that one coming. We saw it coming.
Transition, folks. They love to play fast here. And another quick tally for Michigan as they cut it back down to 1-8-7. As now the offense started to explode a bit here for both sides in this third quarter.
Yeah, that almost looked more like a football play. It was like a scoop and score, just lacrosse style.
Rodriguez fell all the way to the ground, able to corral it, spin move around Braden Cord. The Lehigh LSM take it all the way, move to Jenkins, do the one more to Nick Rhodes. We got a game. Michigan, Lehigh, WCBN Sports.
Comes Marlowe.
His 14th of the season. Scored by number 15, Nick Rude. With the assist, number 9,
Shanahan trying to shake McAuliffe.
Rude from Jenkins for Michigan. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 50 seconds in the third quarter.
On now, manning the second line midfield. On shifty move to the cup. Goal. Tie game. Madhan, all the 6 Catholic high school, all WCAC first team. One of those shifty guys. Always got to watch his hips if you don't know which way he's going.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't say enough about him. What this lacrosse team has done early on in the season so far. It's a level game right now. Two really brilliant back-to-back goals for the Wolverines. They've put themselves back in this game. There's a lot of games they've played, but we're going to see a really interesting one play out.
Momentum going Michigan's way as Riley able to secure it. A much needed faceoff win for Lehigh. As Billig trying his best, throws him off. Riley trying to go coast to coast. Weller able to stop the break. Now Morgan trying to slow down the tempo. Get personnel on the field. Riley trying to go coast to coast. Weller able to stop the break. Now Morgan Sherry matchup on Billig. Lehigh now looking to retain control of this game after giving up a 4-point lead. Now it's a tie game as Sherry spin move to the cut, takes the hit from Clay, score. He limps off the field. A great spin move from the sophomore. Lehigh regaining that lead, regaining that control.
Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of classic lacrosse action, seeing both sides go at it, and it's um, already been a high scoring third quarter for both sides. Yeah, we're starting to see a lot of classic lacrosse action, seeing both sides go at it, and it's
Riley Rodriguez.
already been a high.
Excuse me, that's Johnny Kidd. Back up Bogo. Beats Link Clip in the middle of the hole. Big time hit, jar loose. Rodriguez with the ground ball. Now Michigan looking to push. Moves it to Jenkins. Big time hit. Ryan Linkclip. That's Johnny Kidd. Back up Bogo. Beats Link Clip in the middle of the hole. Big time hit, jar loose. Linkclip last year was a reserve guy. Saw a lot of increased time as the season went on. Now starting at close defense for the Wolverines. It's now Han. Can he do it again? Mashed up on court. He was down. Now it's Dubik, guarded by Delaney. Double short stick matchup down low. Michigan likes this. Can they take advantage? It's Jenkins now.
Oh,
Bit of a high as Michigan wants a flag, but they won't get it. Keith secures it now. Checo bringing it up the field. Finds Theodoropoulos. It's out of a trap as Bonner applying pressure. Lehigh now gets another possession. Now it's Grant Rodney in the middle of the field trying to shake Kelly. Morgan now matchup on the short stick. Welch doing his best to stay with. Rodney with a shot high. Lehigh retains possession. Now Breslin. Oh, Kelly trying to beat Taminovich. Taminovich, a nice back check, jars it loose. And now Kelly able to shake Breslin. Now Kelly taking it off down the field. We've seen him score before this season, same scenario, and now he moves it over to Lobel. Kelly trying to beat Taminovich. Taminovich, a nice back check, jars it loose. And now Kelly able to shake Breslin. Now Kelly looking to set up offense. We've seen him score before this season, same scenario, and now he moves it over to Lobel. Gatto, party starter. Slide comes. Pressure, core all over him. Shanahan now has the short stick matchup. Constantine. Trying to shake him. Constantine doing a great job. Quick stick action. Guess who? 32. John Morgan.
A little bit of misdirection on that play. Sends it right in. Backhand. Beautiful shot.
John Morgan. Goal. Little quick stick action on the crease. Man whose father Jace played football at Michigan mid 90s gets his team back all knotted up at 9 here in this third quarter.
Looked a little bit like the iconic Michigan goal for Michigan hockey back in the 90s.
So many great moments, Michigan sports you can just relate to. That goal, that hockey goal, certainly one of them. John Morgan able to rally his team back, ties it up at 9 here in Ann Arbor. And now Lehigh with a chance to respond. Sherry looking to set it up in the pick game with Archer. Morgan guarded tightly. Great defense from Marlowe. As Morgan now, great check. Marlowe, all Big Ten efforts on display. As Riley with a great cut out of the box, able to clear it successfully for Michigan. Now Michigan with a chance, first lead of the game. Michigan is able to come out with this one. Defensive midfielders Billing, Marlowe, Welch. Gonna have a lot to say about it. Now, right, looking for a shot, no angle. As Shannon with a twister shot. And a bit of a collision there. Legal contact there, looked by it was Shanahan. And real pretty interesting what Michigan did there, Caleb. Taking Checo and leaving his man on the crease, trying to effectively take him out of Lehigh's defensive game plan.
Yeah, I like the strategy for sure. Unfortunately for Michigan, it was unsuccessful in that series. Still a tied game.
Now it's Winkler. Morgan, he'll move one over at Theodopoulos. Guarded tightly by Bonner. Now it's French. Battling with Kelly. Shot, save, Taylor. Hunter Taylor putting on his best performance today. Substitutions come from Michigan. Once again, they have the chance to take their first lead of the game if they get a score here with 2:40 to go in this third quarter. As Dubik looking to turn the corner on Constantine, can't shake him, and he'll reset. Dubik, Constantine remaining in the hands. Great defense. Han wide open. Shot. Score. First lead for Michigan. Wide open on the crease. All he had to do was fake high, go low.
Yeah, and you could kind of tell that one, the lead was coming at some point from Michigan. The pressure looked ready, and they got it right there. 2:19 left in the third quarter. Take their first lead of the day.
As Michigan struggling a bit on the slides earlier. Looked like that time of itself for Lehigh. Just completely lost his man. A little bit of ball watching. On wide open.
2:19 left in the third quarter. Take their first lead of the day. Ready to resume? Here we go.
That's Weller battling. And look at a bit of a actually tripping there.
From Duke for Michigan, top of the goal, 2 minutes 19 seconds in the third quarter.
Lehigh now trying to answer after a bit of a scoring drought this quarter. Late. Now, Hanson Belanki trying to go at Jack Marlowe. Slide comes from Clay. Big, physical. Weller now. Hung. Let's go now. Look for an option. There's a great save by Taylor. As Taylor now out of the cage. And
It's rolling.
Dominovich comes away with it. Now Michigan's in transition. And Dominovich will slow it down. Lehigh getting bodies back quickly. But a great save. Ground ball hustle. That is why they love Hunter Taylor. Does everything on the field. Now Michigan's in transition. Dominovich will slow it down. Lehigh getting bodies back quickly. But a great save. Ground ball hustle. That is why they love Hunter Taylor.
Last minute of play in the third quarter.
Now Shannehan battling the Califf. Dubik going with Horvath. Shovel shot goes awry. And Heath now beats Dubik. Now it looks like Bassell looking to clear. Checo coming downhill. Will he wind up? No. One more. Aaron pass. Checo now wondering if he should have shot that. Slams his helmet against a stick in frustration. Michigan now looking to clear with Taylor. Link clip finds Riley out of the box. Successful clear Michigan. Riley looking to go coast. The Corb is there. Now 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lobo trying to go quickly. Morgan tries to roll. Shot. Save.
They think it crossed.
Looks like
Maybe not.
did not cross the line as shot from Heath goes awry. And looks like Connery looking like he's trying to pull the challenge flag. Or no, he won't.
Maybe not. Did not cross the line as shot from Heath. All right, we'll see. They're showing us the replay up on the screen.
And
See if we can see it from here.
it looks like we'll have a shot opportunity, as it looks like it was Lehigh who chased that one out of bounds. More nearest. College rules. Nearest to the ball when it goes out of bounds. So Checo with .9 will look to just fire it for the net. Actually, 2 seconds now. So Checo able to get a full windup. He'll shoot. Save. Low bouncer. All those bodies around the crease, hard to see. Nice save there by Taylor. You've seen a couple of those go in. Duke last year, I think it was Jacksonville, for that shot from 30 yards out.
Yep.
Bouncer trickled in past the keeper, but Hunter Taylor able to secure it. And we've got a 10-9 ball game. Michigan leads after being down by as much as 5-1 early on, but they've been able to rally Caleb.
Yeah, it's been a great game to say the least in these last 3 quarters. I'm excited to see what this final quarter has in store for us. But yeah, it was really impressive effort from the Wolverines. They looked out of it in that first quarter. They stayed with it, stayed the course, and now they're currently up by 1. And so there's a lot of excitement here in this final quarter. But also we have a lot of other sports covered. Valentine's Day full of sports here in Ann Arbor. Men's basketball hosting UCLA right now as well, just wrapping up that game. And also tonight on the ice against Penn State, men's ice hockey tonight at 5. You can catch all of those on WCBN FM Ann Arbor.
Great day for Michigan sports, as Michigan men's basketball currently leading UCLA at home by 19. Well, you've seen it here with the lacrosse team. You've seen it here with men's basketball as teams not starting out too hot early on, but able to pull away as now bit of Seven Nation Army playing here in the speakers.
The classic born out of Detroit.
Bench fired up. Fourth quarter, Michigan, Lehigh, College Lacrosse, WCUN Sports. 15 minutes to decide who's going to come out with a win in this one. It's going to be the senior Jack Rideout going up against Riley for Lehigh. Checo will take a wing again. He's up, jockeying with Bonner for position. And Riley wins it back to himself, but just great effort there by Rideout, but Riley able to win it. Heath makes a save on an errant pass. Now Ramirez successfully clears it, and he'll move it to French, get the offense on the field. Lehigh, their first fourth quarter possession, see if they can tie this one up. Breslin now guarded by Taminovich. Big body as Winkler shot, score, great sweeping cut. Took a shot there. Looked like it was from Linclip, but able to get back to his feet. Tie game.
It's tied once again. Tied 10-10, 14 minutes left. Anything could happen in these next 14 minutes. Really big game that it turned out to be here today.
Down to the wire. It's now Lehigh running their LSM. Different position on the face-off wing. As well, normally you got a righty face-off guy, Caleb. You want your long stick on the right side, which means the right side. You're going to go Mexico, pull it out, go backwards. But majority of the game, they've been putting it LSM on the left side. Now they've kind of did it for, not that much, but they did it right there on the right side. Works out in their favor. Now Breslin trying to shake to Minovich. Nice drive. Now it's Debusseri trying to. Now Polanki looking for a shot. Has it. Scores. Beat Linclip. Linclip only trying to get his stick, not able to get his body in front of him. And Polanki able to rally the troops. Lehigh regains the lead 11-10.
Yeah, that's two back-to-back goals for the Mountain Hawks, and we're not even 90 seconds into this fourth quarter, and they've been playing with a lot of urgency, coming into this down one, now up one. Still 13:37 to go. Very impressive start to the fourth quarter for the Mountain Hawks.
So Lehigh team coming in, they knew they had something to prove, ready to leave it all on the line today as Connor Riley with another face-off win.
With the assist, number 34, Jim Archer.
As fourth quarter, these possessions are extremely crucial. Riley has been working at the face-off X, delivering the goods. French now. Moves it. Now Breslin trying to go out to Minovich. Double team. That was Welch into Minovich, combining for the takeaway. And Clay now has an option, finds Welch in the middle of the field. Michigan, successful clear. Now, can they go a bit of transition here? Rhodes says Let's get the offense on the field. Try to tie this one back up. Got him. Trying to cutting Riley. Shanahan. Great kick save by Heath. And a late hit there. A late hit by McCullough. As tensions, emotions are high. Gifting Michigan another possession. McCullough just a unnecessary just push there on Shanahan after Shanahan clearly got rid of the ball. And a fresh 80 for Michigan. Morgan now trying to shake Constantine. Slide comes. Checo. Beware. Turnover. Takeaway. And a bit of a push in the back there from Gatto on, looks like Checo slow to his feet, but Richard Checo putting on a show. High school kids looking to be great. Watch this guy. Now Lehigh looking to build on this 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Sherry. He's going to take Kelly, the short stick defensive midfielder, the X. Trying to work the pick game with Breslin. And nice takeaway by Kelly. Kelly, full sprint. Trying to work the clear. And looks like a bit of a trip from behind. No call. As Lehigh was hustling back to try to get in position. Shanahan looks like he's going to try to take it himself.
Oh, and he does.
Who is this kid? Where'd he come from? Luke Shannehan doing it again. Tie ball games.
Yeah, show him why he's one of the best in the business. And that's 2 today for Shanahan.
Seems like every time they need a goal in crunch time, 29 and white comes up big.
Yeah, show him why he's one of the best in the business. And that's 2 today. Big goal for the Wolverines with just above 10 minutes to go in this final quarter.
Now Jackie Weller. As Weller wins it, able to win the face-off against Riley. He'll try to go coast to coast.
Oh, he got it.
Juice. Goal. Jackie Weller, first goal of the season. Comes at the most important time.
And he was ready for that one. He saw the opening, took it. Brilliant effort.
Flashbacks of playing against Jackie Weller in high school. First play of the game, beat our Fogo, took it all the way in a 5-second burst of speed, shot, scored. Being able to come back from injury last season. This season's been a bit of nagging, injuries, but great to see him suit up today. Big time juice goal from 24 and white. As Tominovic wins the ground ball off the faceoff, able to move it out to Weller, pushing transition.
Oh, there's
Marlowe has it checked. Ramirez with a great trail check. Now Ramirez looking to move it up the field. Iron Man, big time hit in the middle field.
Oh,
flag
they got numbers.
Down.
Never mind.
Bodies flying here in the fourth quarter. Tensions high.
Oh, they got numbers. Never mind.
And Lehigh will go on the extra man up.
Michigan penalty is the 0-0. Push with possession, 30-second penalty.
Looks like it'll be
Michigan 0-0 push with
on
possession,
Lobel. for Michigan. 30-second push. It looks like Marlowe will release it at the midfield stripe. But now Lehigh, man up opportunity, going up against one of the best man down defenses in the country. It looks like Marlowe will release it at the midfield stripe. Rodney and Kelly playing catch. Shot. Winkler. Score.
Wow, that's a
Low
clutch
to
goal.
low. We're tied up at 12.
Yeah, this is really goes to show this, particularly in the second half, really the back and forth affair that this has been for both teams. We've had a few lead changes in, especially in this fourth quarter. This is no different. It's now a tied ball game with 9:37 to go.
Back and forth we go between these two teams. Neither one backing down. As Riley is able to wrestle away the ball from Weller. McAuliffe with a nice fake. Now bring it up. Looks like he's going to clear it himself. As looks like Lehigh offsides. Crucial miscue here late. Now Michigan gets another possession. And that midi does not stay back. It's hard to overcome fixable mistakes. Control the things you can control. Lehigh did not do a good job of it there. As Goldberg now has the short stick to lean it. Gets the switch. Now it's McAuliffe. Now Shannehan. That's a mismatch. Shot. Save. What an acrobatic save right there by Heath and Horvath off to the races. That's a mismatch. Shot. Save. Now Michigan scrambling to get defensive personnel on the field. A bit of confusion there as Weller sprints in. Now French trying to go with Billig. Gets the slide. Oh, BTB. No good. Winkler now has Kelly trying to sweep hard. Quick stick. Shot. No. Theodoropoulos rebound. Reset shot clock. Just under 8 to play here. Tied up at 12. French looking to take Billig to X. They try to clear it out. Pick game. French trying to get a shot. Nothing. Slide comes from Clay. Can they get out in time? It's Kelly. Shot goes off his foot. Blocked shot there by Michael Kelly from Michigan. French trying to get a shot. Nothing. Slide comes from Clay. Can they get out in time? It's Kelly. Shot goes off. Great defense there. Great footwork. And the slide comes from Taminovich. Great help defense there by the Wolverines. That's Weller. Taminovich. Good jam. Short time coming. 5 seconds to shoot. Winkler has to let it go. Deflection. 1 second. Michigan looks like they have defeated the shot clock. Shot clock violation, Lehigh. Their first of the game. A lot of these miscues, Caleb, coming at the worst times for the Mountain Hawks.
Yeah, this could be a really big offensive possession for the Wolverines. They have a chance to go ahead, kind of in this crunch time situation.
It's Gatto, little Iron Man. Now it's Checo. Checo unable to just use this as the 10-man ride. Heath out of the cage. Rude shot. It was a 10-man ride for Lehigh. Heath out of the cage.
Huge possession for the Wolverines, and they capitalized on that, and they are ahead now with 6:30 to go. What a goal!
Nick Rudy, this guy is everything as advertised.
And they capitalized on that, and they are ahead now with 6:30 to go. What a goal!
About a guy, Big Ten preseason watch list. Looking to step into those shoes of Lucas Stanat, Ryan Cohen, obviously not here anymore. They needed someone to step up. Connery said he's our guy, as Jackie Weller with the another face-off violation. That might be one more for Weller. Could result in a penalty for Michigan.
25 impact skill.
As Rude.
Rude from Gatto for Michigan. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 30 seconds.
Hat trick for Rude today.
Second hat trick of the season after getting one in his first game of the season against Mercyhurst. Let's link them now. Looking to dance. Debussy. Shot high. Breslin moves it to Hunter Wonky. Looking to sweep to his left. Not there. Now it's Morgan. Can the freshman continue his prowess? Moves it to Archer. Looking to sweep to his right. Roll. Shot. Oh. The sidearm, low to low goes. As you get immediate timeout here. Tied up at 13. Archer for Lehigh. Nice sidearm. Rolled off his defender. Arms free. You get a tie ball game.
Yeah, this really has been that game that I don't know if we expected it to be this much of a back and forth affair, but it's been a game that's really turned out to be kind of this shootout of a game late in this fourth quarter. Just under 6 minutes to go. And it's 13-13. It's truly anyone's game. And it really might come down to the last shot to determine the winner of today's contest.
We're looking out at this. The crowd showed up today. Now, we mentioned how it's tough because for people who may not know, the University of Michigan athletic, kind of complex. You got the big house, you got Chrysler Center, you got Yost Ice Arena, field hockey, softball, baseball. And then you got the golf course in the middle after that. Then you got lacrosse, men's, women's soccer, track and field, swimming, tennis facilities. So for this amount of people to show up, show out, means a lot. Speaks a lot to the popularity, the growing popularity of this Michigan program.
Yeah, for sure. I think this early season has been really promising for the Wolverines, off to a 3-0 start, have the chance to make it 4-0 today, and I think a win today could really make a statement for and a case for the Wolverines to make a deep run in this upcoming Big Ten tournament, NCAA tournament, to show that they can win when games are close, when everything's on the line. This could be a really huge opportunity to showcase that.
So last season, you had that tough 14-11 loss to Harvard, the tough, blowout loss to North Carolina, a tough overtime loss to Duke on the road in Durham. And that was Convery's message going into the season. He told me, we had an issue with closing out games, and that is our mission this year. This is a prime example. 5:31 to go, tie ball game. Can you close the deal? Can your offense, can Luke Shannehan, can Nick Rudy, can those guys bring it home?
Yeah, today might be one of their first shots at redemption of this season.
As Rodriguez and Riley in a clamp battle, as Riley wins it, but it's checked out by Billig. And Riley comes away. Riley has had a solid day for Lehigh, 15 of 24. It's now Henry Weller. Excuse me, that's a link clip. Guarding Morgan. As French now goes down the alley, met by Henry Weller. Sideropoulos looking to dance with Kelly. Trying to create space. Moves it one more. Breslin. Guarded tightly by Tominovic. Gets over the screen. Sideropoulos. Moves it one more. Low catch there by Kelly. Shot. Score!
Again, another lead change in this fourth quarter. That's probably about the third or fourth lead change that we've had in this quarter alone.
The senior from Manorville, New York, Pete Theodoropoulos.
Again, another lead change in this fourth quarter. That's
Gives his team a 1-point lead.
in this quarter alone.
The senior from Manorville, New York, Pete Theodoropoulos. Gives his team a 1-point lead. As Weller back at the faceoff X and got bodies flying. It looks like we're going to get a push on Weller. Is Lehigh now with the chance to push the lead to 2?
With the assist, number 13, Andrew Kelly. Theodoropoulos from Kelly for Lehigh, 10 of the goal, 4 minutes, 29 seconds in the fourth quarter.
Maybe Sherry now. As Marlowe able to stick with on a Polanki. Bonner loses Archer. Linklip, Michigan trying to stay with their matchups. As Archer, great play by Welch. Jack Welch, graduate V Midi, team captain. As Tominovic doing his best to stay with Breslin. Does so. Now, Clay. Shot, save, Taylor. Now it's Welch. Moving up the field. 3:20 to play. Michigan only needing one to tie it up. Big possession here for Michigan. As first line middies will be on the field. Riley, Gatto, Morgan. So they'll look to Morgan to get it started. Orvath not denying him. And a shot, a great acrobatic save by Heath.
Big
And
stop.
Vassell now in the middle of the field. 2:40 to go. Lehigh possession. Now Michigan's defense has to stand tall as Gatto, not trying to get trapped on the defensive end, able to sprint. Call Delaney off the field. Link clip. Guarding Morgan looking to sweep east-west. Theodoropoulos calling out French. Now got it. Kelly watching his hips. 30 seconds on the shot clock, under 2 minutes to play. French waiting for an opportunity. Kelly waiting about a quarter step behind. Now squares him up at X. Kelly drives. French slide comes from Linklip. He's hung. A shot from Winkler. Steve Taylor. Hunter Taylor doing everything he can to keep his team in this game. That's a great drop down save from 52. As Billig now under 90 seconds to play. And timeout. Coach Connery wants to talk it over.
Yeah, good timeout. This is time's running out. They've got just now under 80 seconds to go. really crucial possession for the Wolverines as they're down one, trying to get this in. Uh, there's really a small, little to no margin for error in this next possession.
If you don't get it here, 66 on the shot clock. If you don't get it here, more than likely Lehigh can really just draw this out, hold the ball for the rest of the game, close it out. Michigan would obviously have to go. We'll like to call a red call or a panic. Two guys on the ball, goalie out of the cage, really trying to get that ball back. As most certainly with defensive coordinator Jim Mikulski is telling his group right now, if Michigan's offense is unable to get a score here, you will most likely see Hunter Taylor out of the cage. Probably you would want Weller and Clay on the ball. One go left side, one go right side. And then you chase around the ball carrier, try to get that takeaway. And then that process would continue. There's a little Eminem playing in the speakers. There's an anxious Michigan crowd watching from the stands. 1:19 to go. 1-point game. Crowd getting on their feet. Lehigh 14, Michigan 13. Michigan possession will start with C.J. Riley. Gatto will get it started. Going against Horvath. North to south. Morgan has it looked. Pulls it away. Shannehan now. Now it's Jenkins. Moves it back out to Morgan. Guarded by Rodriguez. Ramirez. Morgan dancing. Moves it out. Gatto now. Trying to go north to south. Hands free. Shot wide right. 49 to play. 36 on the shot clock. Jenkins will retrieve it from X. Guarded by Horn. Riley now. Now it's Shannehan guarded by McCullough. Shannehan sweeping. Looking for an option. Help. Looking for a pass forward. Gatto. Hands free. Trying to upgrade on McCullough. Ball loose. And a timeout. McAuliffe is hot because he thought he jarred it loose before the timeout was called. 30 seconds to play, 17 on the shot clock. Michigan, last timeout. They've got to have it here. If they don't have it, game most likely over.
You got 17 on the shot clock, 30 on the game, 30.3 on the game clock to be exact. Big moment for the Wolverines here. Crucial timeout here.
Whatever your best set play is right now, it's a great time. I know you would like to try to wait for hold things off to later in the season, but right now you're going to need your best guys, your best play. You're going to have to implement that. Look for a quick set play, quick slip screen. Maybe Nick Rudy, or Luke Shannehan gets loose hands free. Once again, Michigan has played this whole game without Bo Lockwood, who suited up, but looks like he's dealing with an injury. Has not stepped into the field of play today. For Michigan, missing one of their top offensive producers. Down one. Crowd is electric. 1-point game. Lehigh's defense can close it out here.
And pull off a huge upset and light a spark to their early season.
For Michigan, the one thing you don't want to do here is go up against 45 and Brown. Richard Check, we've seen him already. Game high, we have 3 takeaways. As he will match up with Riley. Morgan will start.
A lot resting in these 17 seconds here.
Jenkins now initiates it. Gets the short stick matchup with Delaney. Short time, 8 seconds. Has to go. Root shot wide left. 3 seconds now. as Michigan seems like they have to crash the crease. And I'm not sure Morgan knew the shot clock was down. As 10 seconds to go, Checo will just hold it in the corner. Now he'll toss it up. It looks like that'll do it. It's a big time upset win in Ann Arbor. Lehigh Mountain Hawks defeat number 19 ranked Michigan Wolverines 14-13. As Nick Moody's final shot went wide left. So close, yet so far.
Yeah, an interesting, almost anticlimactic way to end that game. Just an unfortunately wide shot for the Wolverines went out, and there wasn't much that could be done at that point. 3 seconds on the shot clock, nowhere to turn to, and the Mountain Hawks will come into Ann Arbor and take a win that will be very defining, I think, for their program. They had a came in pulled of a great upset um, after having come so close in their some of their other games this season. To come away with this is huge, a huge turning point for them.
For a Michigan team that, they looked lackadaisical last week's game against Detroit Mercy. Let the Titans come back. 11-7 victory didn't seem too convincing. Today, punch in the mouth early, 5-0 early first quarter, able to rally back, but the turnovers, errant passes, defensive miscues just costing Michigan today as once again they fall to the Lehigh Mountain Hawks 14-13. So this will be Michigan's last home game for a good while. Once again on the road, going to play at Army in Atlanta, Georgia, showcase. Then on the road, Denver, Harvard. He played another showcase in Houston, Texas. Then trip down to South Bend, Notre Dame, at Johns Hopkins before Big Ten home opener against Maryland, March 28th. WCBN will have coverage of that game as well as the following week against Rutgers. And then to top it all off, in Columbus versus Ohio State to end regular season. But this is a Michigan team. They want to win. They want to go far. They've got to not really wake up in a sense, but play a lot better than they have today.
Yeah, they played really, really well in those last 3 quarters. Unfortunately, though, the deficit in that first quarter would really come back to haunt them, especially in the end, coming down, having losing a close fought battle today here in Ann Arbor.
Dynamics. Lehigh, big time upset victory. Look for the Mountain Hawks to potentially be ranked. Big time ranked win. Michigan once again toughs out of conference schedule. See how many wins they can rack up before Big Ten play. But that's what we have for you today. I am Paul Anglade here with my main man Caleb Brown. You just heard Michigan men's lacrosse versus the Lehigh Mountain Hawks. And we will leave you, as we always do, for so long. Go blue.
Go Blue.